Dull clowns. Yes, they do exist. It's time to put on some lotion. I got my hair cut a long time ago, and clowns are still leaving their comments. It puts the lotion on the skin. I tell you what, they need to stop calling handicapped people handicapped. It's the people that leave rude comments on my channel that are retarded. Not the special needs people. So, hello, everybody. Hello, Nikki and Mr. Fred Hinkle from the cornfield of Indiana. We got quite a few people coming in from Indiana. We got Jessica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody at the club gonna come on live. Yeah, I'm guilty. All these flames in my heart, but no girlfriend. Yep. Clowns, dull clowns. I was thinking about it. 10,000 views on this morning's live, people. That's a big uptick. And you know why? Because I wore that purple top. And I was talking about things, but less brutal attacks. And what's really interesting is the biggest criticism comes from fuddy-duddy people that think that having fun is a sin. I mean, I don't do drugs. Hello, Kevin, and welcome. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm not out there having sex. Believe me, I wish I had an outlet because I need one. But no, as a Christian, you're not supposed to engage in that, and I haven't. But my mind is definitely not pure, so I can't claim that. But I dance, I wear my half shirts, some of the feminine tops, and people go ballistic. Now they're thinking I'm going to go to hell. Folks, wearing girls' clothing does not send you to hell. Smoking weed does not send you to hell. A homosexual act, adultery, lying, doesn't send you to hell. What sends you to hell is that the Bible says we're all sinners. We had a guy on Wednesdays that give us free lunch at the company. I can't eat it because of my allergies most of the time. They have a preacher come and give about a 15-minute message. He said, have you ever thought about that? He said, the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life. And he says, wages is something that you earn. He says, you don't get a paycheck here if you don't work here. When you work, you get paid. He said, but everybody sinned, and the wages of sin is death. But the gift of God is eternal life. And he said, we earn the wages of what we put in. We're sinners. The gift of God, you can't earn a gift. It's a gift. God gives it. I thought the way he put it, we think we're so smart, and it just made me go, wow, that's interesting. I don't deserve salvation. We all deserve to go to hell. Did you know that? We all deserve to be thrown into the lake of fire. But God was full of mercy. So what sends a person to hell? 1 sin, 2 sin, 3 sin, 4? One more and you're out the door? That's not what the Bible teaches. The Apostle Paul says, when the commandments came, it showed me sin. When it said, thou shalt not covet, every covetous desire was produced in me. And he says, if I break one of the laws, I've broken the whole law. And what does the Bible say? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Hello, T-shirt. How are you? And you know what? Why do Christians trip so much? Over and over, an older lady, and I respect her, she's older. Do you go to church like that? I'm worried about you. If you're worried about me, send a nice donation in the mail, okay? Pay my bills for the next few years so I don't have to work anymore. Stop all that. And people fixate. I remember before I was saved, I remember kids, if you said a swear, you're going to hell. Really? I said, damn. People have a wrong understanding of that. Guess what, folks? Everybody in the world is going to hell except those that are saved. And how do you get saved? You accept the gift of eternal life. You accept that God died in your place. And if you reject God and you say there is no God, well, hell is your vacation, buddy, and it's coming soon. People don't like it when I talk about hell. Now, what we do get into when you become a Christian is there's expectations on us. I and you and nobody else follows all of them all of the time. It's called the flesh versus the spirit. And people think they're being spiritual by quoting the same scriptures over and over again and coming in and giving me a spanking by using the word of God as a bullwhip to hit me with it. That doesn't work. It just doesn't work. What people need to do, if they truly believe they're spirit-filled, is get down on their knees and pray for Michael Nelson in your prayer closet. Because I can't stop you. Get down on your knees and pray for me. Do it. I will never tell you to not pray for me. And if God changes me and God tells me, Michael, stop that, okay. But I've noticed something. And I said this the other day. I have passion, and a lot of people don't. I'm sorry if people are so conservative and so uptight that they can't have simple fun. I'm sensual, I'm passionate, and all I hear is a list of rules and don'ts. Hello, Evander. Hello, Gabby. How is everybody? Hello, Mr. E-Rock. I've been all right just working, man. At least I got a job, brother. And I'm glad for that. How are you? Are you pulling on that guitar doll? You gotta play some licks, man. What happened? What happened? Dude, they banned me on Facebook. They banned me on Facebook. I have been banned on sites for posting stuff. What was the, I used to be on it a lot, and then they banned me for no reason. You can post pictures, art, paintings, and you could share other people's stuff back and forth. What was it called? I can't even remember. Not Pinterest. Oh, yeah, AI and biorhythms and all that crap. It's so stupid. It's just stupid. You don't have to do anything wrong. Facebook and they're stupid. Looks like you violated one of our community standards. Okay, which one? You know, when a cop gives you a ticket, it says the infraction on the ticket. How come Facebook and Instagram and all that don't have to do that? You know, when we face God, he's going to tell us what laws we broke. He's going to tell us. But if we look into the word, it will tell us what laws we broke. But I hate social media sometimes because they set themselves as a fortress. You cannot call 1-800 number to say, hey, look, you shut down my account. Why? Our courts in America do a class action suit and shoot the pants off of these people. No reason. They didn't tell me what you did. They just make a false accusation. Well, what did I do? It's dumb. Yeah, Facebook lets you archive it. I chose not to. I'm like, what am I going to do? Jam up my phone with years of Facebook crap? Exactly, Evander. They wouldn't even do that with me. Facebook left me alone for a while, but they finally did. But guess what? This time I just said bye. Yeah. Evander, you don't have to do anything. I'm like, did I post a naked picture? No, I don't post naked pictures. What did I do? I remember years ago, they had a photo, a black and white photo of Hitler and his men in a room looking over maps to prepare for battle. And somebody had posted the caption, Mark Zuckerberg and the Facebook team looking over posts to see if I violated their community standards. Oh my gosh, that was funny. I shared it to my page. I got banned. Man, that's a meme floating around. You're banning me for that. This violated our community standards. Oh, did you get offended, Zuckerberg? Yeah, Evander, I used to do that, but I'm done. I told Facebook, you know what? I don't need you. I'm sorry, dude. It's just stupid. Instagram. Wow, I didn't know you could be banned on Instagram. Most people post pictures and stuff, and I've never heard of anybody getting banned from Instagram. So stupid. Hello, JJ. You got to buy a T-shirt, black with pink pinstriping. I got banned from Instagram. Oh, shit. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Mr. E-Rock, how are you? Yeah, we had 10,000 views this morning. And I have to say, overall, it was pretty good because the amount of trolls blasting me for my clothing weren't there. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Busy day at work today, dude, like you are. I thought about what you said. About anger. You know, it's in all of us. You look at a lot of people today, they're angry. And it's hard. You know, and the sad thing is when you get older, you kind of get this attitude of like, well, whatever, dude. Man, it's hard to bite your tongue sometimes. But I had a good day. But I thought it was interesting that the pastor, the speaker today, he had done missionary trips to Ethiopia, and he went to a refugee camp somewhere in Africa where there was 100,000 refugees, no toilets, no running water, terrible conditions. Hello, Kat. How are you? Sometimes I feel like I missed my calling. I want adventure in my life before I'm totally dead or not able to do it. You know, I want adventure. This is good stuff, by the way. It smells good. This is good stuff. And no, this isn't women's skin cream. It's just anybody's skin cream. But it's that nourishing shea butter. Nourishing. Nourish. So funny words that are used that I never use. Nourish. Well, today we're going to get some moisture. And that's good, Mystery Rock. Kat, we all want to pick me up, man. We all want to pick me up. We all want something. I mean, I got a little Indiana Jones on me, in me. We all want something. I look at old people, man. They sit in the lazy boy in front of the TV. Wow, what a damn life. Hey, Gertie. Andy Griffith's on again. Oh, good. Put it on, Maynard. Really? Diago, how are you? Hello, mouses. Mouses and Rat Pack. I like that. Hi, Colette. Just the usual. Who was it? Linda this morning said she wanted to put me in silk. And what was the other thing? No, it's a Michael shirt. This is a man's shirt now because I'm wearing it. That's it. Whoever wears it, it's their shirt. You are inspiration. Well, thank you, Diago. Oh, I'd like to be 20 again. Did she say velvet, Mystery Rock? I forgot. I had a math exam today. Yo, I was bad in algebra, dude. Hi, Tammy. How are you? And welcome. That's right, Diago. People miss what I say. I'm concerned that there's a dumb element of YouTubers that come in here and they just miss it. I spend time explaining why I do what I do. They quote scripture, they do this, they act like I pushed the button and sent off the first round of nuclear warheads. Hello, Fat Bong Shaggy. It wasn't me. It was not me. I'm all right. How are you? Evander, you still in the house? Velvet and cashmere, that's it. Cashmere. I couldn't think of the word. What is cashmere? You think I know what it is. What is it? What is cashmere? Velvet would be fun. Your side gig. What's your side gig, Fat? Bison stew. Wow. Who's we, Cat? You and your husband? It's a wool from sheep or alpaca. Oh, interesting. Oh, I hate glasses though, mouses. I like my old Thomas Dolby glasses. Those were my favorite. Thank you, Diago. Mechanical repairs, anything from simple stuff to full-on bike repair. You got a fiance. Cat's getting married. Cat's getting married. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. The wolf from the cashmere goat. Interesting. A fried battery. You know, I did mouses, but my eyes are very sensitive. And the eye doctor said that because of my prescription, that contacts would probably not be good for me. Mine's a very strong prescription. And one eye is different than the other on the sight wise. Which goats? Are they from a certain part of the world? How are you, poor blood? Who else am I missing here? Four-legged woolly creature. Tibet. I tell you what, mountain goats are a trip. They can get up something like this. Crazy. Oh, that's awesome, Mouse. Congratulations. I need a girlfriend, man. It has been a long time. Been through the desert on a horse with no name. I didn't forget about us. Come on, Diago. I already heard your story. Yesterday was your day, Veterans Day. Tibet originally interesting There's a place called Kashmir, Washington. Diago, life is a struggle. Who said it the other day? Life is but a stage. Who was it? Rudyard Kipling? Men strut about. I forgot how it goes. Rudyard Kipling. I like some of Ernest Hemingway's works. It's okay, Colette. You're forgiven this time, but next time you'll have to tell me I'm pretty and give me a cheeseburger. Diago, you're all right, man. You'll get over the hump. You got some scars, man, and I'm sorry for that. You did what you had to do to serve the unsung heroes that stood up for their country. Yes, Tiago, I remembered you. Well, that's awesome, Mouse. You lived in Syria, really? I bet you're glad to get out of there. It's quieter in Canada. If Canada didn't have bad leadership, Canada would be cool to live in. Literally cool. Tiago, you crack me up. Cat, when are you getting married? Tanya? Well, thank you, darling. It's good to see you, too. Thanks for defending me, Tanya. The troll bats are out over some of my videos today. The common thing is WTF. Dude, WTF you. Well, thank you. I'm not the only one who wears dresses. I think there's quite a few guys that do it, but I try to have some sense of style about it. Local, are you serious? Are you absolutely serious? How old's your mom? I saw that, Tanya. It flashed up on the screen. Thank you. That's what I was thanking you for. You're good, Tanya. Well, that's cool, Local. I hope she enjoys the channel. Right on. Owasso, Michigan. That's so cool to meet people from all over the place. Little towns I've never heard of. I've been through Michigan. I've never heard of Owasso. I've been through Ithaca. I've been right up, 75? Goes right up through the heart of it, up to the Upper Peninsula. Yeah, Local, we try to have some good talk. And I just try to prove to people some of us are not in the box. It's freer that way. Yep, 75. I love Upper Peninsula. So beautiful. I've been up to Porcupine Mountain State Park, South Shore of Lake Superior. I lived in Duluth, Minnesota. Tanya, the thing is, they think it's wrong and sick that I do it. They think I'm woke. I'm hardly woke. I would not get along in the woke world. Hello, Ron Don. How are you? That's cool. Yeah, northern Michigan is beautiful. I wouldn't want to live in Detroit. Hey, Randall, how are you? Hey, Randall, who was the guy, NASCAR, the guy that died in a bad wreck years ago? Not Waltrip. What was the guy's name? Big name in NASCAR. And I drew a blank. Who was that? I remember how sad everybody was about that. Doggy! Well, good for you, local. Dale Earnhardt, thank you. Remington. Yeah, that was a sad day. Hi, doggy. My favorite meal, I love fried rice, the Asian kind with the green onion, the egg, the chicken, all that. I had bought my roommate when she was here these tiny little rubber ducks, and I always kid her. I said, make sure you take them when you have your bath. She'll have a bubble bath sometimes, put all the little ducks in there. Look, some of us adults, we haven't lost it. We still have a kid in us. I'm a guy, Ron. I'm never changing to a woman. I just do what I do. I like sometimes women's clothing and the tops and stuff, and I'm just different. That's all. Nikki, you should be used to it by now. I hate it though, and they changed it. I get off work and it's darkening up. Oh. Yeah, Colette, that's the truth. That is the truth. I'm in Georgia. Left my home in Georgia, headed out to California. Yeah, whoa. Let's see. So, let's see what kind of a person everybody is. I have 3 buses, and when I hold them up, I want you to tell me which bus you identify with. Okay? Identify that you would love to ride. Okay, we're going to start with the American Icon. There you go, folks. Raise your hand. Anybody want to ride this? Most of you already did, but if you're going to ride a bus, what bus do you want to ride? So we got that one. So 1 for the school bus, 2 for the old style scenic cruiser. Greyhounds used to have these. That'd make a hell of a motorhome. Okay, 2 for that. And 3, my money's on 3 and 2 for this one. Whoa, yeah. So take your pick. 1 for the school bus, 2 for the old school, and 3 for cool school. Which one is it? Mr. Rurock's going number 3. Yeah, he has that badass Silverado. Look at that, 2 and 3. Nobody wants the school bus. Dude, I would love to have a real one of these in life. Now that is tight. Tandem axle. It's a Chev. Look at that, man. You can't even see out of the dang windshield. That's awesome. 2 and 3. Yep. I would definitely ride this one. This would be a smooth ride. The old Greyhounds, these were called the scenic cruisers. They had the upper level and the driver sat down lower. These were really popular back in the day. And of course, I've driven these things. This is a Thomas pusher with the engine in the back. I've driven those. So the verdict is in. People like the 2 and the 3. Yeah, more like a 72 Chevy. I agree with you. A double deckers. It wasn't a double decker, Fred, but the double deckers of the UK were cool. Yeah. Man, I saw a YouTube short today. Fire truck with the lights blazing. Okay, coming down the road, and it's got a sharp left angle turn. Lights and siren going. He's taking the middle lane, 3 lanes, one way. He's starting his turn, all his lights, big old fire truck. And a car decides to do squeeze play and just, poof. You know what, car, you're going to get a ticket. You just wrecked your car. And now you're going to get a ticket. You don't see all those lights and sirens and you're passing the fire truck? Oops. Hey, Jack, how are you? I'm sorry, I didn't see when you came in. Hey, William. Wouldn't I be riding the show? Why would you say that, William? Is that your favorite bus? You like the short bus? I actually drove short buses, and you know what? Those kids are nicer than you. Those handicapped kids, they're just nice people. Thank you, Pumpkinhead. I appreciate that. Mouse, I have been called the weirdo strange all my life. It's okay. There's a few of us out there. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Lady Wiser. Good to see everybody in here. Mouses and greetings. I like mouses and Rat Pack. That's cool. Hi, Donita. Everybody's pouring on in. That's awesome. Come on in. Get a hotel. We'll name it the motel, the Come On In Motel. Free HBO, free pool, free all you can eat lobster and steak, free massages. This is a great place to stay. Remember the old hotel or motel beds? They had the magic fingers. They had that metal box on the nightstand and you put a quarter in it. Magic fingers. And it didn't do anything. All you felt was like the bed do a slight. Really? Hi, Ellie. I'm doing all right, Donita. Favorite 70s rock band? I have too many. Gordon Lightfoot, ELO, America. Oh my gosh, lots. Moody Blues, Maganda Umaga. Ellie, I miss you. I don't get to see you as much. Are you moving, Colette? Where are you going? You're not leaving New Zealand, are you? Tanya! I'm glad to see Tanya show up. And Nikki, are you still in the house? Evander just comes in like a butterfly and lands for a minute and then flies away. But at least he came in. Yeah, Ellie, I love you, man. That's awesome. The majority of the people chose the bus that had power. And we still got old schoolers like me. Nobody chose the school bus. This has become the prison bus. I'm serious. You look at the prison buses, They're these painted white with bars over the windows. They got metal caging inside. Moving on up to the east side. Colette's moving to that deluxe apartment in the New Zealand sky. Hey, you missed it this morning, Tanya. I was 10,000 views. I was wearing my purple sexy top. That was fun. Favorite fruit? Philippine mangoes. Numero uno. The sweetest fruit I've ever had. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Shh. Cheryl Fisher's in the house. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Ellie, what have you been doing? I haven't seen you at all. You used to be a regular. Donita, I don't. And I wish I did. It's so expensive. I know, because when Tina rented in here, she was going to get one and it was too much. Just too much money. What is a PFA, Ellie? Cheryl. What is a forecourt? You said that the other day. What is a forecourt attendant? Oh, at the gas station. Oh, so you bought some property. Wow, Ellie, good for you. I thought you told me you didn't want to work a regular job. So what happened? It's hard to make it on YouTube, Ellie. It's hard. Some people throw money at people and then they won't throw money at others. It's really weird. Some of the people that are making all the money, they're not that good. And the people that are good don't make anything. Well, that's all right, Ellie. You get 50 subs on your channel, then you can go live on YouTube. Donita! All the ladies are in the house. Once I am a vlogger, I'll be free. Well, don't expect to make enough to live, honey. It's not easy. Like I said, some people get the breaks. I'm just calling your name. I'm glad to see everybody showing up. They used to, Colette, in the 60s and 70s they did, but not anymore. Thank you for that, Doggy. Doggy, were you the one that sent me that the other day? I was going to message you and ask you, and if you did, thank you. I don't know who did that because it wasn't a Doggy idea. It was, can't even remember the name of it now. It was a weird one like Peak and something. Yeah, Colette, it's all self-service today. Americans pride themselves on, I can do it myself. They don't want the service no more. Well, Ellie, you're working a job. That's good. How did you get the job, Ellie? Doggy, somebody did, and I thought it was you. I didn't know who it does. No, I appreciate that, Doggy. I can't afford it, Colette. It's like $300 a year. I'm not doing it. Sadly, I'd give you my address, but all the clowns. Somebody liked you, Ellie. Somebody said, "Oh, she's such a pretty young lady. I'll give her a job." But that's good. Doggy, 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 dog, dog, doggy. Do you really? What is it? Like when you say a room, like an office? You live there with the manager? Really, Cheryl? First I was like, ooh, Cheryl sending Colette gifts. That'd be cool to get stuff from New Zealand. Oh, Ellie, you better behave. Don't be getting naked with them. Well, Ellie, you got it made. How old is the manager, Ellie? Now I got to ask some questions. Do you think he's guapo? Is Ellie in love? Well, Ellie, you are a good looking lady. Don't forget that. Men have motives. Just be careful. 32. Is he Filipino? Cheryl, I thought I was in. I don't know. I thought, no, I can't say it. Cheryl will get mad at me. I'm being so naughty. Well, that's good, Ellie. Just be careful. Be careful. It's not that I hate Amazon. Bridge has sent me gifts from Amazon. I'm not going to refuse something. You guys have to get on Discord so I can give you my address, but I'm not putting it out here. Tanya, oh, geez. Oh, postage. Man, if if I told you how much money I see and some of the bills or some of the products I ship out, it's unbelievable. The money that flows to where I work in a day for these parts that go all the way back to trucks in the 50s. This is big money, folks. Big money. Unbelievable. Hey, Samuel. Amazon wish list. Oh my gosh, I'd have to think about that. I've never thought about anything on Amazon. A wish list. Can I say I want a girlfriend? Is that valid? Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. I don't know how that works, Colette. Oh, Ellie, I remember in the Philippines when I was in Miagao, 2008. The show, it was so hot. It was summer. And I'm telling you, it was cold shower. But I took it. They were on well water too. I was like, wow, why the water so cold? But I was used to it. Once it first hits you, that initial shock, then you just soap up and hurry up, get out. Oh, the postal service has just become a rip off. It's almost $1 to send a dang letter now. What is a postage stamp now, doggy? Cheryl, what is a postage stamp? It ain't cheap. I don't send anything in the mail. Oh, good. You got a locked door? £1. Wow. In 1913, you can mail a baby 78 cents, Donita. Dang, yeah, that's high. I remember when it was 25 cents for a stamp. And it's just gone up constantly. Did you hear that UPS laid off 48,000 people this year? Amazon's doing it. I mean, crazy. Ellie, you always say that. You're cute and you know it. You're cute. All the pretty ladies come into this room. I used to do that too, Pumpkinhead. I used to do that too. How do you mail a baby? The Stork Air Service. YouTube doesn't like my comments on some of my messages. What? You sleep here during break time. So, do you ever go home? You're probably glad to be out of your relative's house. Yee. Doggy has this old British thing about him. Yee. But back to the anger thing, it is hard. I tend to get angry and have little outbursts when I'm frustrated about something in the house, not the house, but just things. But I mean, I don't destroy things or go crazy. But Ellie, I'm trying to warn you, you're not going to make it big. Do you know B? B was in here the other day. She said that she can't get enough views and she's thinking of dressing more skimpy. It's not easy to make it. Mina got upset at me. You won't watch my channel for an hour. I said, I don't have time to watch your channel for an hour. I said, you're sleeping and it's dark. Yeah, but I can't get any views. I said, well, you're not going to. Number one, you're in Nepal. And you're sitting in there going, hello, guys, hello. You got to talk about something. You got to have subject material. You got to be able to grab people. And then when my Facebook went away, she probably thought I blocked her. She blocked me on her YouTube. I'm like, really? I can see her videos, but I can't comment. I'm like, whatever. I didn't even do anything. I was always nice to her. YouTube has a lot of crap on it. That is true. Well, I don't want to say Mina's trashy. Mina's just, she's simple. She doesn't think the way we think, Cheryl. It's a different world. Very different. I lived overseas, so I understand some of that. But, nobody's going to look at somebody. The only men that are on her channel are a bunch of Indian men that are swinging their hot dogs around. Yeah, there's a woman in the U.S. sits there in a slinky shirt like this, asleep, with the light on. You're not digging what? Doggy, what are you not digging? I'm not being rude. You going to work? Ellie, have a good day. Bye. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in, Ellie. I'm going to tell you something. Mina smarted off to me one day. I've never been rude to her. I've always been, I had a soft spot for her. And no, I didn't have a crush. She kept coming to the room saying I'm her boyfriend. I said, why do you say that? Because you're going to marry me and bring me to the U.S. I said, no, I'm not. I said, I'm not going to marry you and bring you here. Why you not come and see me? I said, $4,000 round trip just in an airplane. And then you said your parents won't even allow a visitor to stay. I said, why? I said, when I went to the Philippines and visited Gloria, her family invited me. And I was a part of the family, and I ended up giving them money for letting me stay there and blessing them for their kindness to me. Why? I'm not doing that. $4,000 can buy a lot of dates in the U.S. A lot. Shoot, if I spent $4,000 in date on a woman, she'd fall in love with me for sure here. Ellie, have a good day. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that to her, Colette, and she wouldn't get it. I had pulled up to work. I had 15 minutes before I clocked in, and I, video called her on the Discord. No, what the heck did I talk to her on? Facebook. And right away she started pouncing. I said, what are you mad about? You don't watch my video? I said, I like your videos. I watch your shorts, but I don't watch your lives. And she blew up. I said, you know what? I'm about to go to work. And you're not going to talk to me like that. I said, I've never been rude to you. And you're going to pull that crap. You can just talk to yourself. And I hung up. And I left her a message on my break. I said, let me make it very clear to you. I'm head of my house. I've never been rude to you. You and I are just chatting on the internet. I can end this right now. Block you. I don't have to do this. She apologized, and so we continued talking. And then, well, I want to get my views up. I said, you got to have subject. You can't fall asleep on the video. I thought Mina was cute. I like people from other cultures. I do. I'm not going to apologize for that. I think people from other cultures are interesting, but she's 40 years old, lives with mom. She doesn't work. She says her mom won't let her go out and get a job. And then she wants somebody to rescue her from her being an old maid. And it's like, I hate to tell you this, but men in the U.S. are not going to go after a 40-year-old woman from another country. They're going to go after somebody who's young. And you're out of the running for that. I'm sorry. That's just the way it works. There's good Filipinos and bad ones. There's gold diggers. A lot of Filipinos, they get over here, they get a lust for money, and they, very into narcissism. I've seen both sides of the spectrums. I know a man and his wife up in New Hampshire. He's got a good Filipino wife. She reads books. She started doing a YouTube where she'd read books and do reviews on them, and the book companies were paying her. His wife is a good catch. But I have Mouse was somebody I dated in Hong Kong. She came over here, married a guy. They're divorced. Now, I don't know how she's getting all this money. She drove all over all 50 states, posted all over Facebook. Now she's all over Europe. I'm like, this woman has no college, no nothing. She was a domestic helper in Hong Kong, and now she's living high on the hog since she divorced the guy. Crazy. Crazy. I really don't want to marry a woman who's going to take me to the cleaners. One, because I don't need to be cleaned. Hey, Davis, how are you? Hello, JB. If the hair on the back of my neck stands up, that's not good. That's a fight or flight mode there. Yeah, Mina, she's got an edge. Be a sweet. Did you tell her, Doggy, did you tell her, why did you block me? Did she give you a reason? Or did you bring it up? I mean, I don't even care anymore. I like to chat people because it's fun, but if they're going to be butts about it, que sera, sera. A lot of Filipinos are sweet, and you got the other ones that are not so sweet. Just like anything else. Wow. Nina got a little attitude because I said, I'm not going to bring you here. I said, I like you, but I said, I'm not going to marry you. And I said, I'm not going to go through all that. I said, you'd be better off finding somebody, you're right next door to India. Let some India guy marry you. No, I don't like India. Guys don't have job. I said, well, then I don't know what to tell you. I said, if I were you, I'd go get a job in Nepal and get out from under your mother's house and have your own place. She doesn't want to do that. She said her mother told her she get a job, she'll kick her out the house the first day she gets a job. I said, wow, sounds like a great mom. Won't even let you save. You get enough money to pay for rent. Wow, what a sweetheart. Welcome to Hindu culture. Great stuff. I told her that. I said, wow, sounds like a real pain in the butt. Her mother's my age. She's nasty. Thank you for that, Davis. I appreciate that. Tanya, you crack me up. Tanya's awesome. Now, Tanya and I've talked on the phone. She's a good woman. We've had some intelligent conversations. She's growing and doing well with she's had to deal with some tough crap in her life. Right, Tanya? It's crazy what life puts us all through. See, I don't bite nobody. Wow, doggy. It's the truth, Tanya. You're all right. You're all right. Not something I'd ever do, but whatever makes you happy and doesn't affect me, go hard. What are you talking about, Colette? I missed something. Oh, I see. Marrying somebody abroad. You're not a loser, doggy. We've never thought you were a loser. Don't do that to yourself. We all got issues, man. Just climb up out of the hole, okay? That's all we're trying to do. We just want you to climb up out of it. That's all. Jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Thanks for singing that, Chance. I love that song. Hi, B. B, do you love me still? B, you still won't tell me what your channel is. She doesn't love me. She doesn't even want me to see her channel. Why? What's all this? B doesn't want me to see her. I want to look at you, B. I want to secretly fantasize about you, even though I can't have you. I'm a flirt, B, because I don't have anybody. You know what, Davis? Thank you for that. You know, we just try to keep it real. We have fun. Shoot, the other night I was passing gas so bad everybody's laughing. Bridge just said the way she says things kills me. I like to eat cheese. She goes, man, you eat cheese like a serial killer. She cracks me up. You're still recovering. What kind of a flu did you have, B? Come here, I'll give you a massage. That'll cure you. I'll make you melt. Don't stop the world, I'll melt with you. I've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. Doggy, keep your eye on the ball. Cheryl's right on. Wow, B, that's crazy. See, doggy, we like you, man. We love you, man. Doggy, look. She loves you too, man. She loves you so much. Look, there's your friend, doggy. Doggy loves it when I sneak the troll up the screen. Can I be your BFF, B? Who's my BFF in the room? Oh, doggy, that's cool. Pumpkinhead, this is awesome. I found that at the flea market. I wish I'd had I had a bunch of kids gave me when I drove the bus, and I had some cool ones. I got rid of all that stuff. You know, you move so many times. I'm like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? Now I got a house. It would have been nice to have them. I could have had a whole shelf full of them stupid things. Me, Tanya, you're always awesome. Yeah, B, I hope you feel better. Marga. Marga. Who's Marga? Cheryl's in. That's right on. Cheryl, you need to make sure your car is running good. You just need to drive to Georgia. I'm not driving to no Maine. Winter's up there. It's too dang cold. I gotten soft. If you need a warm up, you can come down here. You even got a futon to sleep on. I'll move the troll of my book off here so you can sleep on the futon. Sleepovers at Michael's house. Hey, thank you, Davis. You have a good dinner and a good evening. Thanks for coming in. Just call me Angel in the morning, darling. Just kiss my cheek before you leave me, baby. What'd you learn from who? Oh, I know. Snow in Maine, snow in Ohio. Mob cracked me up. He texted me the other day, Mob Rules, and he said, man, it's so cold out there. My family jewels clattered. I said, oh my gosh. Staten Island. All right. We got New York in the room. Slumber parties. Oh my gosh. If I had a slumber party with a bunch of pretty women, I'd want all the ladies to join me and wear one of these. No bra. We're very informal around here. You gotta be cool to be kind in the right measure. Cool to be kind. Slumber party? You don't know what a slumber party is, Jamie? It's when girls were little and they'd bring all their girlfriends over and have a sleepover. And Michael's gonna have a sleepover with his lady friends on YouTube. That would be fun. All the ladies come down here. We do a live. Michael and his, oh my gosh, can you imagine? They'd be like, look at all these beautiful ladies down there. What? We need to watch this guy, man. Pillow fights. I got to buy more pillows. Oh. Be funny if they started an actual TV show off of this channel. When a weird guy starts a channel wearing dresses and women's clothing and people start falling in love. Now Michael's a millionaire running a dating service. It is, Jamie. It is. Sleepovers, slumber parties. Everyone considered him the coward of the county. Oh, that'd be fun. We could do like Soul Train or Bandstand. We could all get up and dance. All of us at the same time, the music on a live. Cheryl, do you still get up and dance? Everybody notices everything I do. Yeah, but I don't like to touch it with my finger. They say don't touch your eyes with your hands. That all started with COVID. So now when I itch my eyeball, I have to do this because Jamie's watching me. There. Nikki, you like come and go. She was in there and then she left and now she's back. Hi, Nikki. Oh. Ah. Alcohol is terrible for depression and sperm. What a combo. Depression and sperm. Do you suffer from depression and sperm? Mr. E-Rock, that's funny. Get one of those. Remember the horse on a stick? It had the stick with the pony head. You could run around the kitchen dancing with that. Your wife come in and go, honey, what are you doing? Just horsing around. Cheryl, I didn't get an answer, or did I miss it? Cheryl, do you still dance? Jamie, you have to look on my channel. It's a lot of it's in there. You can look under my selected stuff. I save all that. It should be available to everybody. Not her leg, just bad dancer. Someone from my past showed up about a week ago. Stay tuned, everybody. We're going to talk about a story about a woman from Middle America. Somebody from her past showed up, and it would change her life forever. Oh, you said yes. I'm sorry. I said yes. You ever danced naked or shirtless, ladies? Who from the past showed up? Nikki? Or dare I ask? Oh. It's already hump day. Tomorrow, Thursday. Then it's Friday. We get a 4-day weekend for Thanksgiving, 4-day weekend for Christmas, 4-day weekend for New Year's. Paid holidays. That's nice. I do miss all the school vacations. I will say that. 2 weeks off for Christmas was kind of nice. But I earn more money. So I miss all those governor bonuses. So I found out Georgia's probably going to start getting rid of the income tax and they're going to start raising our property taxes. So fish are cut bait. They get you one way or the other. Jamie, they're into Southern food, collard greens, fried food, black-eyed peas, oxtails. They like oxtails. Ask me what those are. I can't tell you. You have to ask the Southern ladies. It's bone is what it is. Chitlins. They like what do you call that? Gizzards. They like the chicken gizzards fried up. I'm not eating that. Collard greens are good if they're done right. Words don't come easy for me. I know. I when I heard 48,000 laid off at UPS, I'm like, how do you just lay off 48,000 people like that? Are they going to robots? I mean, no, I did not, Colette. So technically, I'm earning more money, but sometimes the time off is nice. So, Nikki, are you feeling some passion again? Is the flame reigniting? Did the pilot light go? Or did it go pizzle? You know what those are, Colette? Interesting. Colette, have you been over here at all? You feel confused. Nikki, why are you confused? Do you like him? Should he stay or should he go? Uh-oh. Look at that. Doggy's got a bucket of popcorn out. Let's watch the movie. All right, Nikki, said all the right things. What's going on here now? You tuned into the Love Channel. Mine is my first love, first everything. Be careful what you wish for. Because I don't want to be used and ghosted. I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where they do what they don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. A soul baby, heart and soul baby, yep. I did a short with a 1939 rendition of that by B. Not B that's in the room, but old school. Heart and soul. Da 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 da. No piano in it at all. Still beautiful though. Dr. Ruth, risk little, win little. Hi, Linda. How are you? Let's do that silk and cashmere, Linda. What the hell does poppin' mean? I don't know. You lived with a Texan man. Oh, really? So now you got a crush on Texas. Really, Colette? Wow. I don't know if Colette would want me as a roommate. She'd go, Mike, you drive me bat crazy. You gotta go. Or if I hung out with her, maybe I might start talking a New Zealand accent. Good day, mate. I think we're gonna go over to Christchurch today. And then maybe we'll see my cousin in Australia and have some shrimp on the barbie. Silk. Oh man, nothing turns a man on more than the feel of silk. I love the feel of silk. It's hard to get though. Well, that's a bucket of popcorn, right? Yeah, it's a bucket of popcorn. I ain't a flirter to women. What do you mean you're not a flirter to women? I saw you flirting with your, you know, that well, yeah, that person that you liked. I'd be terrified living there. That's not so bad. You just got to be scarier than they are. Gnash your teeth and they'll leave you alone. Foam at the mouth a couple times. Indians? You talking women or men? Oh, the men are aggressive in India. That's a known. I'd like to marry a cook. Tell you, I enjoyed the conversation I had with Mr. E-Rock. He and his wife really have an awesome relationship, and I admire that. Colette, I'm messing with you, and you know it. I know that Australia and New Zealand have slightly different dialects. Isn't New Zealand a little more British in their accent? Doggy, you crack me up. They always get enough flirting without me involved. Can you guys hear the train? Boy, he's blasting on that tonight. Those houses are like 15 feet from the tracks over there, too. That would suck. Sound asleep. Wah! Okay, I'm awake. I like it. It's close to me. It's like literally, what, 3 blocks? I love the sound of the train, though, but I wouldn't. When I was in West Virginia, and that dang train, that was 10 feet behind a wall of an 1890s house. Man, middle of the night, that thing come rumbling through there in West Virginia at 80 miles an hour. I mean, you could feel it. I'm on the second floor, and this thing sounded like it was coming through the wall. So, how in the world do you get used to that? Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, and it was one of those mile-long ones, just hauling butt. I love trains, but 10 feet from the tracks? And I mean, the house is just shaking. Yeah, but is it right up against your house, Nikki? I know about that, Colette. They call you Kiwis, and the Aussies, some of them call us septics. I'm like, that's nice. One street over. I notice at 2 o'clock in the morning, the trains will go through there very quietly. They'll go quick little wah wah. But this guy's just blasting and holding it down. This doesn't bother me. I love the sound of it. It's far enough, it's close enough, but it doesn't disturb me. It's nice. Depending on the conditions, if it's the wind is blowing just right, I can hear the diesels when they stop. I can hear the diesels powering up on those things. Yeah, 2018 for me too. Nobody has dated Michael. I've had a few half-hearted interests. You spent a little time talking to him, and something inside me went, ran off. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Who's Marga, doggy? Doggy, who's Marga? Who's Marga? Who is Marga, doggy? You didn't answer the question. Oh, that'd be loud. Mr. E-Rock, we had a new hire today from Louisiana. I said, do you like it? He goes, I gotta be honest, no. He said, it's ghetto. All of it. He said, you go way south in the bayou. Some of those people are kind people once you get to know them. But he said, Orleans, Monroe, most of the rest of it is no good. He worked for Lockheed Martin Aerospace Engineering. He did welding. I said, what are you doing here at a warehouse? He said, well, he said the jobs ended and stuff, and I kind of got stuck here, and I just need to work. He had jobs where he's making over 100,000 a year. Wow, you just never know what life dishes out at you. You know, men and women are funny. They'll not run after somebody, and then all of a sudden time goes by and they get the hots for them. It's like, what's up with that? Strange. Totally strange. Oh, gotcha, doggy. Really? So, how did New Zealand become its own country? I'd like to know that one. We know how Australia happened. Britain just chucked all their prisoners over there, but how did New Zealand become its own country? That's fascinating to me. I'm getting sleepy, folks. I think I better go to bed. Yep, Nikki sees it. Look at that. Nikki's changing the topic too. Nikki, you changing the subject. I need to go to sleep. Doggy, trans what? Is it a man being a woman or a woman being a man? You mean a lady boy? Fought like hell, probably. All right, we'll continue this discussion later. All right, folks, have a good evening. Thanks for coming, men and ladies. Everybody have a good evening. Backwoods, hey, I just saw you. Hope you're doing well. Doggy, some don't have implants. Some of them are real. They take hormones and grow tots. I saw that when I lived in Hong Kong. Lady boys, they call them. They're all over Southeast Asia. Yeah, backwards, exactly. They look good from here up. I want a woman, thank you. I love a nice vagina, and I like a nice chest, and I like the smell and feel of a pretty clean woman. There is no substitute for that. None. So all you little tigresses out there, just remember, some of us are still available. Ding. I can tell. I saw so much of that overseas. I would never go to Bangkok. Bangkok's a sexual toilet. Grown men over there getting sucky sucky with 6-year-old girls. There was a documentary years ago in the US. I mean, it's just decadent. I have no desire to go to Bangkok. I don't want to be any part of that crap. I like women, I will not lie, but there's so much twisted stuff in Bangkok. It's just no thanks. If I was to go to Thailand, I'd go to Chiang Mai or someplace that's much more subdued and where you could really have a nice Thai experience. Doggy, that stuff messes you up, though. I'm just going to be honest with you. It just, I would not do that. It's get control of you. You have several women interested in you, man. Get control of you. That other stuff, dude. It's you don't need that. All right, folks. Everybody have a good evening, and we will chat soon. Till next time, be safe. Good night. Farewell. Da 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 da.